Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at altcoins in the overall market, as I think there's going to be a ton of potential for altcoins over the next 6 months. So altcoins are going to explode, right? We're seeing a lot of big players start getting interested into altcoins. We have BlackRock getting involved in altcoins. We have Goldman Sachs, we have Visa, and I have proof of that in this video, so make sure to stay until the end. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future content. And if you're interested in signing up for a new platform, you can check out the link underneath the video to MEXC. Now, they have some of the lowest fees out of all cryptocurrency platforms out there, so make sure to check that out. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the news for Bitcoin here. We have Hong Kong that is getting ready to approve a spot Bitcoin ETF. Now, this may not seem like huge news after the US approved their Bitcoin ETF. However, I am going to be showing why this is so big and what this means for Bitcoin. And so as I mentioned, they're going to be approving that potentially this week or next week. And they have a total of 4 entries that have been submitted to launch the spot Bitcoin ETF in Hong Kong. Now, if we take a look at the amount of volume that has been traded on the US Bitcoin ETF since it has launched in January, it has now surpassed $200 billion in cumulative trading volume since launching just 3 months ago. And so this is massive. We're seeing what it has already done to the price. However, in comparison to the amount of volume that could be coming from the ETFs in Hong Kong, this is still nothing. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the amount of volume that has been traded in Asia. So we can see here that traders in South Korea, China, and other Asian countries are responsible for roughly 70% of Bitcoin trading volumes, much like they were in 2021 when Bitcoin last hit highs according to crypto exchange data from the block. And so if you were around during the bull run in 2021, you noticed that during the Asia hours, cryptocurrencies definitely pumped more during those hours than they did in the US. And so they're accounting for a lot of the trading that is taking place with Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. We can see that Asia accounted for 791 billion of the 1.17 trillion worth of Bitcoin traded in February, with North American investors lagging behind with 113 billion. And so you can see here that the US is only trading 113 billion in February. However, Asia has accounted for almost 800 billion of that. And so that is substantially more. And so if a Bitcoin ETF gets approved in Hong Kong, we could see a ton more volume coming into the cryptocurrency space. And so that is something to keep in mind. So let's go ahead and take a look at the overall market here for our altcoins. We can see that this did pump here a couple of months ago, and since then we have been consolidating. So this chart here shows all of the altcoins together. This excludes Bitcoin, and so this takes into account the smaller altcoins. This takes into account Ethereum, and so we can see that this has been consolidating, and I do expect this to break to the upside over the next couple of weeks. And so there's definitely going to be a lot of bullish momentum behind altcoins. And so if we go ahead and take a look at the altcoin season indicator here, we can see that during the bull run in 2021 and 2022, we can see that this went up above 75. It was reaching almost 80, 85. And right now we're at 41. And so we definitely have a lot of movement for altcoins yet to come. Now let's talk about some news on altcoins here. We have Ondo that has spiked 8% after instant conversion from BlackRock's tokenized fund to USDC. And so we know that BlackRock has launched a tokenized fund about 3 to 4 weeks ago. However, today they announced that they're going to be doing an instant conversion from USDC, which is Circle's stablecoin, and Ondo has tested that out here. And so we can see that they have introduced the ability to do near instant conversions between Circle's USDC stablecoin and BlackRock's new BUIDL token. And so an Ondo wallet on Ethereum redeemed $250,000 worth of BUIDL tokens in exchange for USDC. And so we can see that transaction here on the analytics here. And so if we scroll down, we can see that there was a transaction that did take place here from BlackRock to Ondo Finance for $250,000. And that was them testing out the instant transfer from BlackRock to the USDC. And so in addition to that, we also have more news here about Maple Finance. I've been talking about this on the channel as well. I think this cryptocurrency has a ton of potential moving forward, especially in the altcoin space. And so we have news here that Anchorage Digital is pleased to have been selected as a custodian for Maple Finance lending arrangements. And so collateral pledged to the Maple Finance will have a secure home at Anchorage Digital Bank. And so they're going to be the custodian for Maple Finance. And so they are a lending platform for institutions. And so this is definitely very interesting here. If we take a look at Anchorage Digital's website here, if we take a look at the investors, there's some very large investors, right? Well-known, very big investment firms. We have Goldman Sachs here, and then we also have Visa, right? And so they're definitely looking into this. They're investing into these platforms. And then we have Maple Finance partnering with them for collateral and custodian services. So definitely something to keep in mind. It shows that they're putting a lot of trust into Anchorage Digital, and then Anchorage Digital is putting trust into Maple Finance. So definitely something to keep in mind moving forward. There's a lot of discussion around stable coins right now in the regulation, which I think will be coming over the next couple of months. So definitely keep an eye on altcoins moving forward here. I think we will break out to the upside over the next couple of weeks for altcoins, and that will push many altcoins much higher. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for future content. And then also make sure to check out the link underneath the video to MEXC. They have over 2,400 different assets with some of the lowest trading fees in the cryptocurrency space. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.